A few weeks ago, I wrote on my Facebook page that November and December period are not the most easy times to find work on Upwork. It's also been very amazing for me to note that a few of you have had jobs on Upwork during November and December period. It's possible you can get a job during those months, but it would be with some challenges because you see people outside of Malawi take the Christmas and December holidays seriously. Most people are traveling around November December period to go for their holidays. Others they'll opt to go for warmer weather, where others want to go for colder weather to appreciate snow and having a white Christmas. So in Malawi, we don't take Christmas or the festivities as serious as, outside of the country. So what I notice is, even when I lived in the UK, from month end of October, which is Halloween, all the way to Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas, Boxing Day, and the New Year's, people have lost interest in work conversation. They're focusing on having fun. And then come January, they will be a little bit more serious about, looking for employers or looking for employees, as is the case. So do not lose hope now because you haven't received any positive feedback. If you may notice, even with my agency, I haven't been very aggressive on that front because I know this is not the best time to advertise on that. So keep your spirits up. For me, if I were you, I would take this moment to go on YouTube, to go on allison.com, to pick up skills that I've noticed are trending on the jobs that I'm looking for. So, for example, if you're looking for an accounting job or a medical profession job or a political science job or environmentalist or whatever job that you're looking for, if you look at the skills of some of those jobs that are coming through on your feed, the ones that you are looking for and you're wanting to have, but if you look at the skills that the client wanted, and you know that you don't have any of those skills, I would recommend this time in December, November period to go on YouTube, to go on alison.com to get those skills so that by January, when we start aggressively looking for work, you could have those skills to showcase to the client. Most of the skills that people need on Upwork for clients are, the skills that we would not normally need for a physical job. Things like knowing how to use Slack, for example. It's very easy to use Slack, but then you need to learn how to use it. If you took 5 minutes of your time to Google, on YouTube, how to use Slack, you would find that you'd be conversant on how to use Slack by the end of that, so that you can then explain to your potential employer that you know how to communicate on Slack. Similarly, if you don't know how to use QuickBooks, for example, because this is a US, accounting software, you can go on YouTube, get a 20-minute QuickBooks tutorial, and then by the time you get to meeting your client, you will know how to use, QuickBooks. Similarly with paralegals and lawyer scenarios. If you don't know how the W-9 and the 1099 tax band works, you can go on YouTube and get that information and understand how the taxation process works in the US, or how some laws work in the US, so that you can then provide that information to clients when it is suitable, around January, when it is necessary for you to do so. Then you become competitive. If you need to improve on your language skills, if you need to improve on data entry, typing speed, whatever it is that you need to improve on, this is the best time to work on improving on that. Preparation will go a long way to getting you what you want. I had a young lady, I really was quite upset with this scenario. She got a job, on Upwork right now, a week ago. She got a job and then she decided not to go ahead with that job for whatever reason, but it was such a simple task. So Be confident with yourselves when you're talking to clients. It also comes through, when you're not confident with how you can go ahead with a job, with a task. When you lose out on this sort of opportunities, you lose out on reviews that are very important. You lose out on the chance to have value on Upwork. Value, you can only get value when you have some testimonials and some reviews. So when you lose out on such opportunities, it breaks my heart because you're losing out on very important opportunities. There are a lot of people that are desperately wanting to have those type of opportunities just to get them started. I know you are capable, but it takes convincing a client who is in the US that you're capable. So you need everything you can in your power to get to that level where you convince the clients that you're capable. Tikamaliza ntunda huu kusogoloko, it becomes easy. The only stumbling block is that 2 review that you need. Once you get those 2 reviews, after that, everything else is beautiful. You will sail through that experience and you will let me know that this experience is so enjoyable. Trust you me, you will definitely do. So opportunities are there. Don't give up. Don't give up. Have confidence, but also right now is the time to prepare for it. If most of you have noticed, most employers would say, I'm only looking for Filipino people. That really breaks my heart. I want to get to a place where people would say, I'm only looking for Malawians, because they're dedicated, they bring the A game, they don't take time to respond to clients. Because if you take time to respond to clients, that also demotivates a client. They want things done very quickly. So when we look at these kind of scenarios, when we are fast in responding to things, when we, armor ourselves with skills that we know, jobs that we're looking for, they need these skills. Like for example, if you want to work as a virtual assistant, you know someone would need for you to make the appointments for them, and you don't know how to make appointments. Go on YouTube and learn how to make appointments. Go on allison.com and learn how to be a great executive assistant. These courses take a short period of time. You can do it over the weekend. Most of these are short courses, but they will empower you immensely. They will empower you immensely and you will become powerful. If it's about sales jobs and you really want to hone in your sales skills, go on YouTube, go on Allison. You would get sales skills. If you want to be this, fantastic IT support person, look at some of the, time and time again, I've told you to go on profiles of other freelancers that are in the line of work that you're doing. I don't know a lot of your career paths because I've always done marketing and sales. I don't really understand all of your career paths. Some of your career paths are beyond my comprehension, but you can go on Upwork and do your research and look at some of the top rated or rising talent freelancers that are available that are in line with what you want to offer. When you go on there, you're not only looking at their profile, but you're also looking at the jobs they have done in the past. So you're looking at the tasks they have done in the past. In that way, it will give you an idea what sort of jobs for you to go for. I hope that helps you understand it. It also gives you an idea of what portfolios you need to put up or what skills you need to have, because those skills that they have listed on there that they have, that makes them get those jobs that they have there, can give you a hint of what sort of skills you need to practice on between now and January before we start going crazy on, giving out cover letters, because we know January, a lot of companies, a lot of startups will be looking for you, particularly with your skills. So take this moment and appreciate the journey to get us to where we need to be. I hope this is useful. Have a fantastic day. Thank you.